Assalamualaikum, my dear students. I hope you all people are doing very well. Now, our today's topic is classification of operating system. There are two topics which we will discuss in this week. Okay, week number 13. That is classification of operating system and types of operating system. There are two types, two classification, two classes. There are two classes of operating system. First one is single user operating system and second one is multi-user operating system. Okay, then we will discuss about types of operating system. What are the types? There are three types which are written in your books, textbook, but in overall there are five types. Okay, first one is batch processing system, second one is time sharing system. Time sharing system include two types, more further types. First one is soft time first one is multi programming or multi users. Okay, first one is multi programming and second one is multi users, which also called multitasking programs. Okay, then we will discuss about real time system. Okay, then we will discuss time sharing system. Okay, these are the main topics which we will discuss in this week number 13. Okay, but today we will discuss only two classes of operating system. First class is single user operating system, second class is multi-user operating system. Okay, there are two classification. Clear, girls? Now I am gonna write on board the main differences of in between two classes. Okay, in single user operating system and between in multi-user operating system. Okay, main points I will write on board and you will write on your notebooks. Clear, girls? First one is used by, why it is called single user, because it is used by single user at a time. Used by single user, okay, at a time. It means it is used by a single user at a time. We can only use this operating system in single time by a single user. Okay, on the other hand, in multi-user operating system, it allows many users to use a computer at the same time. Okay, it allows many users to use a computer at the same time. Computer is one. Single computer will be used by many users. Okay, single computer will be used by many users. Okay, it allows many users to use a computer okay, a computer at the same time. Okay, next point is which differentiate these two operating systems, that is resources of computers such as CPU and memory, input output devices are not shared with other computers. Okay, resources are not shared with other computers. Clear? Resources of computer. Which type of resources of computer? That is such as CPU, memory and input output devices. Okay, are not shared with other computer. What is I have written on this board? Resources of computer. Which type of resources? Such as CPU, memory, input output devices are not shared with other computers. Okay, then on the other hand, how I will explain it. It shares the resources of computer with other users over the network. Okay, resources will be shared with other network. It shares the resources of computer. It shares the resources of computer. With other user. With other users over the network. You know what is network? Where many computers are connected with each other and the main server is connected all the computer and main servers control all the computer. That is called network. Okay. Now next point is, it is used on microcomputer. Where it is used? It is used on microcomputers. Okay. On the other hand, it is used on mini computers and mainframe computers. Mini and mainframe computers. Clear? Now, users open many programs at the same time and switch among them as required. Okay, users can open many programs. Users can open many programs at the same time and switch among them as required. Users can open many programs at same time but what is the difference? And switch among them as required. And switch among them as required. When it is needed, the requirement of switching among the many computers, the users can open many programs but at the same time. Clear? On the other hand, a person known as administrator, on the other hand, in multi-user operating system, a person known as administrator, a person known as administrator. What will do administrator? What he will do? He is responsible for assigning and managing users' name and passwords. Administrator is responsible for assigning and managing. Administrator is responsible for assigning and managing users' name and passwords. Okay, users' names and passwords. Okay, PW stands for passwords. I write the short term. Now, what are the examples of these single user operating system and multi-user operating system? Okay, DOS. What are the examples? Then we write here examples. Windows XP, Windows 7, okay, DOS, etc. On the other hand, what are the main examples of multi-users operating system? Windows NT, Unix and Linux. Clear? Windows, network, NT, Unix and last but not the least, that is Linux. Okay, I hope you had written on your notebooks. Now I am giving you a very short recap of this lecture. What we discussed in this lecture, we had discussed classification of operating system. There are two classes of operating system. First one is single user operating system and second one is multi-user operating system. Operating systems can be classified into two major categories. Clear? First, I told you before, first one is single user and second one is multi-user. There are some main differences between two operating system. These points will make you very easier and very easy to understand how to explain or how to differentiate it. Okay, first difference between two users is who allows and how allows. Okay, used, first point is used by single user at a single time. Okay, used by a single user at the single time or at a same time. On the other hand, in multi-user operating system, it allows, means multi-user operating system allows many users to use a computer at the same time. Clear? Then the turn of resources. what type of resources a computer can be shared with other computer, or either or not shared with the other computer. Okay, in single users operating system, there are some resources of a computer such as CPU, memory and input output devices are not shared with other computers. Okay, there is not sharing with other computer. Resources cannot be shared with other computer. On the other hand, it shares the resources of computer with other users over the network. Okay, the resources which is resources CPU, memory, input output devices can be shared with other computers over the network. Okay, next point is users can open many programs at the same time and switch among them as required. When it is required to switching the computers, it can be switched. Okay, users can be open many programs at the same time and switch among them as required. Clear, girls? On the other hand, we discussed administrator is responsible. In single users can open many programs at the same time, but in multi-user programs only one person, that is called administrator, that is responsible. He is responsible for assigning and managing other users. Okay, other users and passwords also. Clear, girls? Here are the two main examples. Single users examples are Windows XP, Windows 7 and DOS, etc. Clear? The examples of multi-users, these examples are Windows NT, Unix and Linux. Clear? I hope you enjoyed my lecture and you had learned some lesson from it. Fine. Okay, take care of yourself till my next lecture, till my next video. Take care. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.